Welcome to NewsNation. Chris Cuomo here. Thank you for joining us for a special and needed conversation. Cancer. I know the topic is hard. It's painful. It's personal. It's hard for me too. I hate cancer. I fear it because I've lived too many stories of losing to it. I grew up when we would not say the word out loud. It would be whispered, the big C. That's how powerless we felt. All we could do is hide and hope. But it finds us anyway, right? It's stolen so much. It's stolen so many from all of us, including me. It's in my family. It's in your family. It's a thief and a liar, and it tortures us. One simple question motivated us to do this tonight. Why haven't we beaten cancer? Innovative breakthroughs in society every other second. Everything's getting better. AI is here. Even AIDS can be controlled. And yet cancer keeps killing. In fact, while there is progress, and we'll talk about it tonight, since 2020, mortality has increased in some cancers among kids. And I'll tell you about that too. According to the American Cancer Society in the United States, in this year, 2026, they project that there are going to be over 2.1 million new cancer cases, over 626,000 cancer deaths. That is 1,720 people every damn day dead from something that we've been throwing everything at, supposedly, for decades. Or have we? Tonight, we're going to look at the system, what it rewards, what it requires, and why there is this new urgency. What is it? The recent uptick affecting whom we say we want to protect the most, kids. Since 2020, brain, nervous system-driven cancer rates for kids under 5 years of age have increased by about 9%, 13% for kids ages 5 through 14. Take a look at this. For decades, there was progress, right? Until 2020. Why? The pandemic? Doesn't there have to be more to the story? Notice the red line, which is why I know there's more to the story. There's the United States trend line. The blue is the rest of the world that also had the pandemic, meaning cancer rates are higher in the United States than the global average. And it's like that for all age groups. How? How is that possible in America when we spend more money on cancer research than any other country? We're supposed to be leading the way. Tonight, you're going to hear funding is an issue. Process is an issue. The insurance industry is a big freaking issue. Do the overlords of our medical insurance industry prefer the illness to the cure? A harsh suggestion, I know. But then why does progress lag in so many areas? Why are costs rising faster than results? More than half of patients on active treatment are underinsured, often spending more than 10% of their household income, out of pocket, with 42% reporting a catastrophic burden. I don't know what our government throws more resources at in terms of fighting disease than cancer. There's 73 National Cancer Institute designated cancer centers. They're located across the whole country, 37 different states, in our nation's capital. In the year's funding, the National Cancer Institute received $7.35 billion. It was an increase of $128 million compared to its 2025 funding. Of it, about 43.8% is committed to research project grants. Take a look at this chart. While we certainly have made improvements in survival rates, look, the truth is enough, okay? I don't have to hype this. Breast cancer had a 75% survival rate in the 70s. Now it's about 90%. Pancreatic cancer, 3%. And in the 70s, now it's about 13%. Look, it's not great, but there is improvement. But why is it not great? As you can see on the chart, survival rates across several types of cancers have improved. What is holding us back? Let's discuss. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.